the gems put into Katya's armor. No, I think really everyone else mostly did shopping as well. I forget what Ian bought. Did you buy anything, Ian?
Yep.
I forget. You bought. Oh yeah, you bought some lighter armor.
Nope.
You wanted something lighter
I
because you
think
said your current was too
that
heavy.
was the one before.
Oh,
I traded my shield
that was also kind
for a
of shocking.
cloak of protection.
Fancy. Like you wanted to trade your plate in for something. I thought you were trying to get something lighter.
No, I did that at the guy on the fire aisles.
Not just your shield, but your plate.
No, I did that at the fire aisles.
Oh. That was pretty much it. Then we did some carousing. I don't think there was anything too major, Logan.
Uh, let's see. Katya also went shopping and meditating, and
Yeah.
she talked to Push. And then you ended the night with carousing, which I hate to say I couldn't find a matching list to the one that we used several months ago. So I
You can
found
use
it.
any of them.
What?
DM's guide should have one.
That one's really basic and not for a D100. It's for a D20.
I didn't know you were using a different one.
Yeah. Like the one I used several months ago was semi-successful. Katya got some gossip out of Trevor at the Black Hand Guild Hall. But this time, we're gonna tune in to everybody waking up in different locations because y'all apparently had a raucous night according to these rolls. Levi, you wake up there. You looking across a room that you do not recognize. You are alone in a dusty bed. You see fresh patterns coming in through a broken window into this derelict house, leading directly from the window to the bed. You smell something awful, the foul stench of decay.
Did you kill a man?
No, apparently I slept with something dead though. Unless
Ew.
that's just me.
You try to sniff yourself, you are not the source.
Good.
Looking around the room, the smell seems to be coming from underneath the bed. When you check, there's a dead cat under there, long rotted.
Why is there a dead cat under your bed?
First thing I do is just go out. I assume there's a door.
Oh, yes, you're able to find the door.
Does that lead to the street?
Out into the empty street. It looks like you're in a derelict part of the city. It doesn't seem like there's much foot traffic here. The roads are not maintained very well. Many broken windows.
I will head to. What wasn't there an inn or two that we had previously gone to?
Yes, you could definitely find an inn.
Well, I
Uh,
want one that we had gone to before.
yeah. Uh, Everyone will be able to locate them. We all found ourselves.
Broke up a little bit there.
Yeah, that's because I was carrying my pressure cooker vessel, the port, the 16 quart pressure
Your bomb.
cooker.
Your
It's not a
bomb.
bomb. It's not a bomb when the lid's off.
Yeah.
Are you currently cooking something?
Bomb
Nope.
in the making.
Nope, just boiling water.
Oh. Yeah, I want to go to an inn that we've previously been in and wait there.
The closest one that you can find is is the leaky cup.
Then that's where I'll head. And then I'll
Yeah.
get breakfast.
Okay. You order breakfast. You recognize the bartender Frank. He serves you a motley thing. Checking in with Meepo. Meepo, you rouse from your stupor. Uh, Looking around, you are without your clothes, but that's not weird for you. But what is weird is this pain on your left side. You look down and you see a strange carving, almost like a tattoo,
What?
of a semi-familiar halfling with curly hair.
Oh, son of a bitch. I better not get kidnapped again.
Looking around,
Bastard.
there's no one around you.
Wait a minute. Is this the Hangover movie? Damn it. Am I seeing Tutu?
No, you have all your
I
teeth.
stew in this, damn it.
You have
Was he the one
all.
with the tattoo?
Yes, the Mike Tyson tattoo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh, well, son of a bitch. I better find my things. Search for my stuff.
Okay. Searching through the city, you are eventually able to orient yourself and find your way home.
Well, I need my things.
Oh no. Don't worry, you'll find your things.
I need my things.
Your toga.
My toga.
You'll
Let's
find your
cover the shame.
you'll
Whatever this
find
is.
you'll find your toga. Looking at it more closely, Meepo, it kind of reminds you of Howard.
I know.
I was
I didn't
wondering.
want to admit it. That's why I need my toga. Cover this thing.
We'll skip Click for now. Katya,
Yes.
you wake up in a semi-familiar home. Looking around, you see rows of bunks. There's a couple of people also sleeping. Your face hurts a little bit, but you seem to have all of your equipment on you. You wake up and stretch. Looking around, you recognize this is the Black Hand Guild Hall.
Ah. Glad I wind up in familiar places at least.
Yeah, and we'll just we can skip the whole rigmarole because between sending and just everyone having common ground, you can end up where you need to be.
Excellent.
I still need my things.
Uh, yes, you were able to find all of your things at the inn that you were staying at before.
Good, good.
Yes. All right, let's introduce. We'll say that Levi was the first to arrive there. You see Meepo walking in. He seems to be trying to. What is Meepo doing, Eric?
Uh, walking uncomfortably. Wearing. Well, I assume I have my toga back on.
Yes, you were able to get your toga.
I look at Meepo
Walking
and
uncomfortably.
Meepo, are you okay?
I think so. I hope so.
You think so? You're walking kind of funny.
Yeah, I'm not. We're not gonna talk about that though.
About you walking funny?
Yes,
Oh. So what'd you do last night?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Yes.
Did,
What about you? What'd you do, Stinky?
I'm not stinky.
You stink.
No. That's
No,
impossible.
the stench, Meepo, that you're referring to, actually is coming from the person who just walked into the room. It's Click, and he's got this horrible rotting fish smell.
Ew. You smell like cat. He smells like fish.
I
What'd you
can't
guys
smell
do
like
together?
cat.
You smell like dead cat. He
No.
smells like dead fish.
According to his background, he actually can't smell.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Click can't smell.
No. Levi can't smell.
Oh,
He can't get dirty either.
interesting.
We've been playing for how long and you guys have never noticed that?
Okay, I knew the dirty thing. I didn't know the smell thing.
Yeah.
I know you had that cantrip or something that lets you be clean.
No, it's
Nope.
it's part of being an ASMR.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Does Meepo have his toga on now?
Meepo does
do.
have his toga on.
Is it do I how about this? Do I notice the tattoo?
Make a perception check. It's going to be a high DC because it would be able to be covered.
22.
How do you do a tattoo scale? Someone with scales. How's that even work?
It's more of like a carving.
What? Ow. Ow. Damn. That's
So
like Brutal.
With a 22, you definitely notice that he's like holding his side. He's like something about that area in particular really hurts.
I want to go and I notice his hand. I want to move his hand. Say, have you been stabbed or something? And in the process, move the toga a little bit. And Meepo, what is that?
I don't know.
You don't? Do you know what this looks like?
Yes.
Hey, Click, look at this.
What?
Go away, Sticky.
Do you know what does this look like to you?
It looks like a halfling.
A halfling? Meepo? Is there something
What?
we don't know?
Probably. I don't know it either.
Did you
What
have
about you,
something
Dick
secretly
Cat?
going on with Howard?
Not that I know of.
Katya,
Isn't he days away?
he is many days away.
Many days travel.
Many days travel. Katya, you walk into the tavern. You immediately smell the thick smell of terrible fish coming from Click. You see Levi and Meepo arguing over what looks like to be some kind of carving tattoo on Meepo's side. And this is just for funsies. I'm gonna take Laura off of the mic for a second.
Okay.
You guys see on Katya's face crude drawings of various kinds. Nothing too grotesque, but definitely makes you think of a frat house.
Gotcha.
Well, that's just concerning.
Cat, you kind of got something a little here.
Just a little. Just a little more everywhere.
Yeah,
Just all over.
It's starting to smear.
Can I recommend that
A
you
mirror?
maybe go to the washroom, but wash your face without looking in a mirror?
What's on my face?
You tell us.
You don't want to know.
I go to a washroom.
All right, you're able to find a small mirror. It appears that it's mostly smeared now. There were drawings on your face that were that would make you think of a frat house.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I know what frat house would draw on people, but I would hope they didn't draw that.
It's like the army.
Yeah. It's like, oh, this is nostalgic, says Cassie.
Yeah.
What kind of army were you part of? Good lord.
What army were you part of?
Anyway, you're able to eventually clean your face. Meepo, your side still hurts. And Click, he's having a little hard time trying to get rid of this fish smell. As he describes it, he kind of woke up in a vat.
Wait,
A
so,
bat?
Ian, are you unable to smell, or do you not smell like anything?
I don't smell like anything.
Which, I could have you that power. That'd be nice.
Dirt does not stick.
Dirt smells like dirt.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It doesn't.
Have you ever
stick
been like
or-
planting plants or something?
Dirt just falls away.
Dirt smells. You ever smelled fresh loam?
Anyway, after that kind of night, perhaps we should head to the White Spire, says Click.
Yeah, I think I'm in agreement.
It was fun though. We don't get up to that much in the plane of air. Just wish I could remember it.
Agreed.
Well, with smelling like that, maybe you don't want to remember it.
Yeah. So what do y'all do? It's like I will just be the yes and for Click. He's not going to make any decisions today.
Does he have prestidigitation?
He does not.
Okay. Because I do not either now.
Oh,
So maybe
Matthew?
somebody at the White Spire does.
Probably.
So let's head to the White Spire.
Assume
Yep.
that was our original. That was our next stop. I will limp there.
yep. It's Katya. Meepo is definitely clutching his side. Apparently, he's hurting a bit.
Somebody gouged a scar to me. Jesus Christ.
I touch him and cast Cure Wounds.
The pain goes away, but the marking does not.
Oh. Wait, that doesn't do away with a wound?
Not when it's like an intentional tattoo kind of thing.
That was like a gouge, like somebody freaking took a knife. Jesus.
I'm
Nah.
really curious.
Well, aren't cobalt scales kind of leathery scales?
I don't know. It's scale.
Yeah.
Scale.
When whoever made this carousing table didn't have cobalt in mind.
Fair enough.
All right, so making your trek across the city, you get some odd looks from people as you pass, especially when Click is upwind. It doesn't take you long before you see that strangely tall tower. You're not quite sure how tall it is as you approach, but you know, you've seen all this before. You enter into the Iron Gate, and there is a single door.
We knock?
Do you not?
No, remember, this is the one that you got to go in a certain way. I don't quite remember how, but it was a certain way.
Headed to White Spire. Extra security.
Laura's our new bard.
I
There's
can see
a
it.
round room with couches. I'm gonna try knocking.
Clink, clink, clink.
Do you ever wash up?
Yes. If nobody comes within 5 minutes, I will open the door.
It's around 4 minutes and 50 seconds that a familiar silver-haired man walks through.
Tobio?
Yep,
Haha!
Tobio.
yep. Oh, hi. Great, you're here. We were wondering that you were wandered off, and we were going to have to get the Durian Knights.
No, we're here.
Great,
Not out of it yet.
great. Humara will be so happy.
We are still within our time limit, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, excellent.
Not sure what the time it was.
It
That was like 2 weeks or something.
Oh, you had plenty of time. You used up 2 weeks of your 1 month.
We didn't know how long the Moonshay Hours would take.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make myself.
Yeah, I can't make myself any more drinks because I had a lot.
See, I only let myself drink once a week, and
Power of Thursday nights.
uh-huh.
Okay. Well, I guess we're set and ready to go.
Yep. He leads you through the building, crossing in and out of the building, but always out of the ground floor. The rooms keep changing until you're eventually back in that private laboratory. Is the in there is the androgynous half elf that you've met before. There's no sign of Humara. Oh, hello. Thank you for coming back. Are you all prepared?
Yep.
We are.
All of you, all of your supplies?
As far as
as
I
far
can
as we
remember.
got.
Your will?
Be real, Logan. I didn't write my will yet.
Just next of kin, everything on your body and all of your possessions go to. That's what we would really need.
Yeah. I'm gonna pretend I wrote it, and I'll definitely get it done.
So we're gonna. My will says to sell everything I own, to buy as many fireworks as possible, and detonate it in somebody's house.
In somebody's
I was
house.
trying to
Yes.
look up
Define
The name-
somebody.
Picked at random.
Okay. I don't think we can actually enforce that.
I essentially wanted my possessions to go to my dad and the town he lives in.
Okay, yes, that is also doable. You, sir? Sir?
Who are you referring to?
You.
Oh, yes. My son called real quick. Asked
Oh,
me a
sorry.
question.
Sorry about that. I wasn't looking at my screen. Do
What
you
was
have
the
every,
question?
Do you have your will prepared? It's like who are we gonna send your
I have nothing
well-
really to send to. Donate it to the poor.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
You should blow it up like mine.
No, I don't have anything that's worth blowing up.
Very well then. So if you all remember where we're going, correct?
The desert.
It has been a few weeks. Yes, the desert. We're going into the Anarok Desert.
Yep.
We will be leaving here by way of teleport. Is that a problem for anyone?
I don't think I've ever teleported before.
What risks does it come with?
None when we are using a well-defined teleportation circle.
You sure there's no chance of horrible consequences?
Not from circle to circle. If I can't do it myself, but if we were to teleport, let's say if I wanted to teleport all of us to, trying to think of a town that we would all know. Neverwinter. I've been there a couple of times, so the odds of manglement are very low. Let's say I wanted to go to Carso. I've never been there, so it's quite likely we could end up in a tree 100 miles away.
Oh.
Nice.
Yes. But nothing to worry about. It's circle to circle.
You sure my leg won't change places with my foot, my arm?
Do you want your leg to change places with your arm?
No. We won't accidentally get fused together. And the
Not-
horrible, painful existence.
Not circle to circle.
Well,
Then we're fine.
we'll risk it.
Well, at what point do we leave?
We leave now, if you're all ready.
Okay.
Oh, where do we go?
All right, if you'll just follow me, and they walk you out again through another interesting way curve. Like they lead you outside several times, back around through the same door. Sometimes they walk around the building and then through the same door, and eventually, um, just judging by that, most of the other rooms had windows of some sort, even if they even if you couldn't see them from the outside. This one is completely sealed off, only illuminated by the row of torches that circle the wall and the glowing blue green teleportation circle with swirling lines in the very center of the room. Sitting behind a desk is a small woman. You'd barely even halfling height, but it seems like from her proportions that she seems just to be a small human. It's like, oh, leaving today?
Looks like it.
Yes. Could you please line us up for Everska?
Somebody's a teleport. Why does anyone walk anywhere?
Well, if you want to know the truth, it's not so easy to teleport. Like I said before, if we weren't teleporting to a known location, we could possibly splinter in two. It also takes a highly trained mage to channel the arcane energy. Uh, Lady Grenwith here, she's been with us for 3 decades now. She nods her head, and frankly, this is all most of what she does to these days because it's just so tiring. I don't mind though; it leaves me plenty of time for my books. It's like, and I get to see people from all over the world, whether they're coming or going.
Or going and coming.
Yes, exactly. You're smart. Where are you all going if so close to Everesca? It's like, oh, this is the group heading into the desert. It's like, oh,
We're going to probably our death.
Evo.
well, I'll cross my fingers for you.
Well,
Thanks.
don't hold your breath.
Evo.
Oh, you're such a cynic. It's like if you'll all hop in, and you see her pull out some like magic chalk, and she like crumples it in her hand and rubs it on. She places her hand at the very edge of the circle, and you see that blue green shifts into a purple, and almost like ethereal flames start to lick themselves up, and like the the drawings now start to leap up and gain shape in three-dimensional forms. For those of you that look closely, you almost think that you can see through the fires. And Maze turned around. If you'll just follow me, and she runs in.
This doesn't seem detrimental at all. I run it.
This was a poor decision, but all right, we'll run it.
Sure, I guess all of us are going.
It's Harry Potter.
Diagonally.
Taking the flu powder.
Blue
Look,
butter.
it's too perfect. It's literally teleportation from a set location.
Ministry of Magic, please.
I feel like J.K. Rowling was like, "Ah, man, it's nice that I have this flu powder network, but how do I justify? I just want characters to be in places. Oh, I know. Okay, we'll just teleport. It's like power progression.
Yeah, that's actually. What
Zach,
are
sorry, say that again.
No, that's such a good point.
I mean, like the hardest part about writing a story is justifying why people are there. Or
They
at
had
least,
to.
sorry, I keep talking over you. Sorry.
I mean, like, there's the flu powder. Then there's those turnkeys where you like touch the thing and you wind up in another place. And then there's teleporting.
Yep. No, nobody enjoys travel. That's why even um, Tolkien said, "Okay, yeah, they can take the eagles back." Anywho,
Tolkien just need to wrap his shit up.
so instead of a thoop, you hear a as you all are walk out of a very similar purple then blue green fire that slowly dies down into arcane writing on the floor. Looking around, you don't see the old woman anymore. You, in fact, see a young man. Welcome to Everska. Where'd you all come from?
The White Spire?
Waterdeep?
Well, you're in the White Spire now. Which White Spire did you come from?
The
Waterdeep?
wider spire.
Oh,
Uh huh. Haven't heard that one before.
Yes.
Well, welcome to Everska. Looking at this guy, he's wearing the same white robes that all of the members of the White Spire that you've seen with the plate on it with the tower piece. His clothing, however, doesn't seem to be as clean or as like smooth. I don't know. It's a bit more frayed on the ends. You can see loose threads.
okay.
Well, I hope you enjoy your stay and come back soon. Doors on your right.
Um, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss seeing the ocean.
He had so much energy and excitement.
Maze leads you out through that door on the right, and you all are immediately outside. And
Oh,
the stark contrast of the the bustling city with the smell of the sea salt, it is immediately replaced. It's a fairly quiet town. You look around you; they're no longer the towering buildings of stone and brick, but you see much shorter homes made of what look like they were formed clay and wood of earth and materials that seem to be gathered around from them. Not only, and whereas there was a majority of humans, and, but a mix of all races in Waterdeep, the you immediately look around. There are some strange figures here. You see some scaled individuals that remind you of Meepo, but are much taller and have humped backs. You see humans walking around, but their faces are hard to see because most people seem to wear garments over their faces, as well as those loose flowing robes that you all had done before. There seems to be an element of trade going on because looking around, even though there are less people, you are in a thriving marketplace. There are people heckling over uh, over white powders, over red powders, over bits of produce, anything that you see that you would deem to have a certain value. There are people arguing over it.
So this is just a large marketplace.
Yes, you are in the middle of a large marketplace.
Uh,
Ima- Imagine a bazaar in an Indiana Jones movie.
okay.
Sorry, I wanted to use more colorful language than that, but
so do we're still following the guy, right?
Just picture doom. This is Arrakis.
There won't be any bullfighting though.
Well, Arrakis didn't have bullfighting.
No, but they had the stuffed bull. And wasn't there a section in the books where they talked about importing the bullfighting?
Don't know if they ever did because, well, I don't think they were there long enough to do that.
No, they didn't actually do it, but they talked about it.
Probably talked about it. I don't think they did it.
Yeah, probably never actually got around to it.
Yeah. Not enough time.
Not enough time.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yes, soon. What we all want to do, I'm going to trust your all lead on this. I'm just the architect. So,
Can somebody
our
remind me
lead.
of what we're supposed to be doing here for the White Spire?
I was gonna trust your lead.
We're hunting down more of those gemstonies, but we don't get to keep them this time.
Well,
I don't say it like that.
well, if you totally can say it like that if you want to.
Well, somebody died for one of those things. I don't want to die. I say in the middle of the book.
Who died for him?
That council member.
Oh, right. Right.
As
Good
I
old
just blatantly
Underhill.
walk around with them embedded in my armor.
Here, I'm going to have to pause for a second.
Yep. Somebody
So,
wake up.
so while he's gone, we're supposed to be finding what exactly?
More of those shiny orb gems.
Okay. And we're just basically told to run out in the desert without really a guide.
There's a fallen city.
that we're supposed to follow this person.
That's what I thought as well. I thought we were supposed to go to Crassus. They now want. So we have to go, which is in a. So the Dasani Empire, Crassus, now on a forever sandstorm. They want to go into the sandstorm. We found out Levi's in Azamar. He doesn't know what that is, which means I don't know what that is. I did not prepare for a freaking sandstorm. Forgot about that part. Sorry, guys.
Is there a reason I brought a cloak?
For your
We were in
protection.
the desert.
I thought we were supposed to follow you here.
That's what I thought.
No. You're supposed to guide me
No,
through
no,
the
no.
desert.
You guide us through the desert.
No.
No.
I thought we knew where the city was.
We do, but as far as securing transportation,
Your legs work.
well, okay. Are we walking there? Are we taking
Yes.
rides?
Oh no, let's get a ride, Meepo.
I already have a ride.
You
I
are
have
not
a ride.
riding her.
Yes, I
Hold
am.
up. I have a ride.
I have a ride. I hope.
Eric said hi, by the way. She waved.
I.
No. We have the location. And I am headed that way, of course. But, when it comes to actually getting me there, that's all up to you all.
Well, start walking.
I got a feeling that they didn't prepare us quite as much as they should have.
Yeah.
Well, wait, aren't you all master adventurers?
Oh yes,
Yeah, that was the point of the whole.
Master is in question, but
but walking across the desert, maybe we need to buy. We're in a market. Why don't we look for? Laura, you said you had something.
What?
You said
Oh.
you had something to travel
Yeah, I can find steed. It's one steed.
for 24
thank-
hours.
Till dispelled.
Okay. So we can have a steed, or do we want a real steed and a cart to take us? And is a cart going to do good again in the desert, or should we get camels?
I was thinking camels.
Camels?
Get a sled.
what's a camel?
Yes.
Hey!
Hey, he exists.
Okay, so to catch you up real quick, Chris, we took a while to get started, anyways. So everyone woke up from their night of drinking in various locations. Levi found himself in an abandoned house with a dead cat. Meepo woke up in an alley with a weird tattoo of something that looks like Howard. Click woke up in essentially a vat of fish. He kind of smells. Katia woke up in the Black Hand Guild Hall.
How did this happen?
That's
We
what
don't know.
We
That's-
don't know.
that's what carousing means.
We got very drunk.
Apparently.
Click doesn't really even drink.
His
But I'm cool
tolerance
with
is too low.
Maybe you were drunk. Whatever you did with that fish is your own business.
Yeah. Click woke up in a vat of fish, and so he stinks. Katia woke up in the Black Hand Guild Hall with some crude drawings on her face.
Mhm.
You all
Alright.
took the teleporter to Erveska. Now there's a bit of an argument between you all and Maze about, well, wait, how do we do this? Maze says, I have the location. It's your responsibility to get me there.
Very well.
I'll start walking.
Click, did you write a will?
Well, he doesn't have anything on this
Not
plane
yet.
of existence.
So?
What for?
How are they gonna deliver his stuff?
It's the White Spire. If anybody can travel across planes, I think they can.
Shit, they could have just taken him home.
I mean, he's got a point there. All right, so we need to look for camels.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a place around here.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
sure we can probably smell them.
It doesn't take you too long, especially listening for them. There appears to be a very noisy bunch. There's a older man with darker skin. You can't make out most of his features because he keeps the top of his head and the bottom of his face obscured in his white cloth. He begins talking to you in a very quickly in a thick accent. It's like, I don't want to do the accent because it's a real accent. Then I'm not going to get it right. So, all right, what do you all say to him?
Well, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. So
But-
we need
Buy 6 camel?
4
Buy 6?
camels.
6?
4.
Say 5, you need 6?
4.
Why no 4? You need 5, 6?
No. I have one. We need 4.
Oh. Well, you need my camel. My camel better than yours.
No. Just 4.
Bring supply. You need supply camel. Buy 5 camel.
No. Just 4.
Camel gonna die. You need supply camel.
Camel might die anyway.
Roll
You
persuasion.
know what? For the heck of it, before she does that, if it's okay, because I was pulling it up, I would like to cast Fast Friends.
Just what happens when that wears off?
They realized they were under the spell, but it lasts for. Let me pull it up.
A minute.
But it lasts up to an hour.
Oh.
Do you remember the last time we tried that?
No, that was
Nope.
different.
That
That
was
was
just
just
friends.
Friends. This is
Yeah.
fast friends.
Yeah, that.
What are the consequences afterwards, Click?
I think we'll be gone by then.
We have to come back.
Why would we have to come back?
Fair point.
Because we had to take the portal to get to hear from the other White Spire. So to
Hey,
get back eventually, we'll probably have to take that same portal, which is in the town.
This is Click's decision.
Hey, did I leave my stove on? We need to go back.
Okay, you cast fast friends. He's got to make a save.
Yep.
I am going to
Let's just see what
roll.
happens. I never get to do this spell anyway.
He fails.
Nice.
Sweet.
It undertakes to perform any services or activities you ask of it in a friendly manner to the best of their ability.
So I
So-
just go up and say, "Hey, so we see that you have some really nice camels. My friend here is gonna handle all the dealing. I just ask that you give us a really good price,
Oh yeah,
and that
best.
you be honest with us, so this way we can make sure we know what we're getting."
Oh yeah, best price. I have best camels. I am Ahmed.
Nice to meet you.
I am known as for having the best camels.
That's great.
It's like I've been
Well,
here for
it's
20
great.
years. You need camel meat? I also have camel meat from bad camels. That's why I only have good camels.
Absolutely not.
We appreciate the offer. You are very very generous.
Yes.
Camel kebab.
I did not hear what Ian said.
He coughed.
I can't hear what Ian said.
He coughed.
Hey, look at the mute button. I
Oh.
said, hey, Meepo, do you want some camel meat?
I would not turn it down.
Well, maybe he can throw some camel meat into the deal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, free meat's free meat.
No, not free. You buy. It's like
Uh,
give you good price. Good price on camel meat and camel.
All right. So, Kat, how many camels do we need?
I
Or
don't
can't.
need a camel.
So how much for 4 camels?
Are you sure you guys did your math right?
Yes.
Why?
Meepo does not need a camel.
Just making sure.
Meepo shall
So
ride.
you think we need a supply camel?
No, I'm just asking. It's like
It's just
Ahmed is going to try and sell you as many camels as he can.
Logan. Just to be clear, it's just this woman coming with us.
Is she a woman?
I don't know.
It's just the archaeologist coming with us.
As far as you know.
So
I gotta go look at my notes.
5 of us, but I'm small enough to ride someone else.
And Laura has her own mount.
So
And I can fly.
We only need 3.
So buying 4 camel and camel meat?
We only need 3 then, don't we?
No. 4 camel and 4 camel meat. You buy?
1 for archaeologist, 1 for click, 1 for
How much is camel?
Camel is 50 gold.
Jesus.
50 gold.
50 gold per camel.
50 gold per camel. So 200 for 4 camel.
200 for camel. Give you 210 for camel meat.
10
I
gold camel
can't
meat.
accept
Jesus.
that.
Huh?
expensive camel meat.
I did not write the gender of the researcher.
Now, I'll play it straight with you. This is David's character, and David said they were very androgynous, so I don't even know.
Okay.
I don't
I
even know.
wrote no
David
descriptors.
joining us
for-
again?
If he ever does, he's got a new character that he can hop into. Until then, this character's an NPC. If I kill this
Okay.
character, I'm not gonna sweat about it.
Fair enough. I was like, wait, do I have any descriptors? No, I have 0 descriptors.
Think
Oh.
if David Bowie and Tilda Swinton had somehow an asexual spore relationship and spawned the perfect mix of them. That's what this person looks like with slightly pointy ears.
Okay.
Because that's the only thing he gave me. Super androgynous.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, you know what? I think we will go with 4 camels. Just to be safe, Meepo.
Okay, 4 camel meat. Camel tack. You need camel tack.
What?
Camel tack, camel saddle. It's like he gives like camel brush, camel cigarettes.
No, no.
Camel cigarettes. Didn't know cigarettes
Camel
even
and
a thing,
saddle
to be
for
honest.
me.
What if cigarettes even a thing?
How much for saddle?
Let's see. I want to get this right. $10 gold. 10 gold riding saddle. Very comfortable.
Okay, so 60 for each.
How about we pay 200 gold and you throw in the saddle?
Ha! No. You pay for saddle. I throw in one thing of meat free. You pay for all of it with meat.
Give me a second. So it comes out to 240 entirely.
So
If we need saddles.
right, 4 saddles is a 40 gold piece. Each camel is 4 camels is 200, so 240.
Yeah.
Supply camel? Need supply camel? Supply camel bring hay? How far do you distance? How far?
How far? I don't know.
I didn't even think about. I mean, I got
We're
creative.
just kind of walking into the desert, man. I don't know.
I've got,
Joint caravan? Sorry, what'd you say?
I've got create food and water.
Ah,
You do. So does Click.
We could just feed the camel from that, right?
how many times can you cast that per day?
What level spell is it?
3.
Oh.
So level 3.
Yeah.
Do I have?
Cast that every day.
It
No,
sustains up
I
to
would hope you have third level spells.
It's a
5
cl-
steeds.
It's a cleric spell, so technically,
Yeah, there it is.
So I create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water. It's enough for 15 humanoids or 5 steeds.
ah,
And I can cast it. I can cast it 7 times a day. Actually,
Oh shit!
my bad. I'm going backwards.
Fuck! Let's go get rich.
I got 8 times a day.
Let's go
What?
cast it out in the. Let's go out in the desert and sell people water.
Yeah, I can cast it 8 times a day.
Let's go get rich.
I don't cast it twice.
well, that's the difference.
Oh,
You
you're
can
not a
swing
cleric.
you can swing a sword a lot better than he can.
That's fair.
That's true.
You're only a half caster.
I don't think we need camel food then.
No.
Camel die. You come back to Ahmed.
We eat camel.
I will, Ahmed. I will. Promise.
But
What
if
do
you die, you
camels
can't-
eat?
Camel eat hay. Camel eat straw. Camel eat grain.
So pretty
Cat-
much the same thing cat eats.
Yeah.
He gives a weird look to Katya.
You
No
a
meat.
camel, Katya?
So, okay, so, I mean, how do you guys feel about riding with no saddle? I don't think that's going to be comfortable.
No, not comfortable. No, no. Swords on your ass.
Well,
Now we're riding
Political
donkeys.
says, as much as possible, I'm actually planning on using this trip to spread my wings because I haven't had a good fly-in a very long time. And because this is a desert, there's going to be a lot of updrafts, and my people actually spend a lot of time sleeping while flying. So I'll get a rare opportunity to do something that I haven't been able to do since I've gotten here.
Oh, I mean, that means we could just get 3 camels.
I mean, theoretically, yes.
And if Click ever needs to ride a camel, Meepo can just hop on mine.
So buy 4 camel, 4 camel saddle, throwing it camel meat.
3 camels,
mean,
3 camels. How's that
We
sound?
can go ahead
No,
and
no,
keep
no, no. 4 camel.
We can keep the 4th and use that as like a pack mule. We don't know what we'll be coming back with.
Oh, there.
Yes, yes, yes. Buy 4 camel. Buy 4 camel. Yes.
No.
Fast Friends isn't supposed to make you give into it too.
No, I just thought about we're going to an archaeological dig.
Yeah,
3 camel.
no, that's a good point. We'll do 4 camel.
4 camel. 4 camel, 4 saddle.
Yeah, throw in that meat for Meepo.
Okay.
Instead of saddle for 4th, can we just make that saddle bags? Or whatever, like the throw over bags are?
Yeah,
Oh, pack camel.
pack camel.
Yes.
Oh, pack camel. Fine, fine. Yes, 3 saddle, 1 pack camel meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. 240, 245,
What?
245,
No, he was
Uh-huh.
240.
240, 240,
210.
241,
It's
239.
241.
It's 240.
No, I think
240.
we'll
This
only
is how
do
he treats
camels.
his friends. I hate to figure out how he treats his enemies.
240 shake.
240 shake.
All right, he shakes your hand.
All right, everybody. Pony up some money.
So it's basically 60 a person.
Yeah.
Maid says, or
I
is
can
it,
do that.
or is it camel up some money?
I don't even need a camel.
Is Maze ponying up any money?
I gave all my money to you guys.
Okay, fair enough. All right, everybody. 60 gold per person. Meepo.
Done.
Okay.
Oh, I accidentally added it rather than subtracting it.
Oops.
There we go.
Accidentally.
Meepo now has some meat.
Yay.
You got about 2 pounds of camel meat.
You spent that much for 2 pounds of camel meat?
No, that got thrown in.
No, he charged us for it.
No, he did not.
I remember he added on 10 gold because of it.
No, he
Yeah.
did not.
Now, after all of the negotiating, he sold you guys 4 camels, 3 saddles, 1 set of bags, and some camel meat. So, according to the book, he sold you all that at a fair price with camel meat on top.
Fine.
Alrighty.
Okay, we have transportation. Have any of you all ever been into the desert?
Not
Nope.
me.
No.
That's why you shouldn't have hired us.
I've always been next to the sea.
Great.
Gonna die.
This was a great idea. Yeah, host a tournament.
I honestly don't know why that was the decision, but
I
you
don't-
know,
yeah.
we survived.
Why did you decide that?
I didn't.
Why didn't you hire someone from the desert?
we lost some people on previous digs, and they were hired from the desert. So
So
the
you hired someone outside the desert who doesn't know the desert?
I almost thought you were going to say we lost a bet.
To be honest, we've survived a lot of situations I didn't expect us to survive.
Is that a compliment or?
So what are you all saying? Do we need to hire someone else here?
No, I just think we're
No.
going to survive.
We'll,
No, I
we'll
just
be
think
fine.
we're all gonna die horribly.
I mean, I'm okay if you guys want to hire someone else. It's like
No,
you got to think. If this mission isn't successful, you don't get the other half of your money.
well, we're probably dead, so
Well, if you're,
I'm not really worried about the money then.
let me rephrase. If you all die from exposure, you're not going to get your money.
Oh,
Well, I'm dead, so I don't think I.
We came prepared. Everybody, put on your well, Meepo, put on your extra togas.
I don't wanna.
Just your head one.
Fine.
Everybody,
I
put
have
on.
scales. Do I even need this?
We decided yes.
To prevent you from overheating. It's
I'm cold-blooded.
if you don't want to
That's
wear it,
exactly the problem.
if you don't want to wear it, you do not have to wear it, Meepo.
I will go.
No, seriously, Meepo does not have to wear it if he does not want to. He's his own character.
Meepo's choosing.
I gotta Google this now. Haha,
Yeah.
hold on.
What's up?
I
I'm
don't-
sorry. I Googled. I gotta take a photo.
Okay.
What'd you do?
It's not porn if that helps.
What?
What?
I don't think you'd laugh at that hard at porn.
No. I'd be horrified.
I'm so confused, Laura.
I Googled can lizards get too hot?
Oh God. Oh Jesus.
Can lizards get what?
Too hot.
They'll die. It's just,
You-
it's just so,
so blunt and direct.
yes.
You know, that's not the worst thing I thought that could pop up. So
Sorry. Sorry.
Now, in another group chat, we've got a Arby friend who someone posted some big R34 on in that category.
R34. That's just furry shit.
Right. Right.
That's why I said R34 in that category.
I won't do that to you guys.
Appreciate it.
Much.
Anywho, back to the scene.
Yes.
Okay, if you all think we can do this alone and don't think we need a guide or something,
I mean,
Well,
do
you're
you
the
know how to
guide.
get to the
I
place?
I'm not a guide. I know where it is, like on the map.
Okay, that's good.
So
Yeah.
guide us to it.
I think that'll be fine.
Guide us to the point on the map.
Ahmed chimes in. You go into the desert without guide?
Shut up, Ahmed.
We have a guide. He's right here.
Yes.
He can read a map.
Read map. Guide.
No, if you need guide, go find
No,
guide.
we have guide.
Go find a guide at
We
Sandhole.
already have guide.
No, guide not here.
He is guide.
No, he's not guide. Guide's over
Yes,
there.
He is. He's guide.
How much is guide?
No, he's guide. We have guide.
Go ask guide. Guide will tell
Guide,
you where
guide.
guide is.
Go.
Guide is over there. He points at one of a low dome in the ground that's kind of dug in. You see like a dug out portal hole into it.
Does he wear a cap like Indiana Jones?
It looks like he's pointing to inside a building.
Ah,
I mean,
all right. If this guy's not sure that he can get us there, maybe we do need a guide.
Look, most of my degree is in academic studies, not actually field studies.
Have
They
we
sure
needed a
sent us the
guide
wrong
for-
person.
Well, I thought you all were gonna, have all this covered.
We thought you would have all this covered.
Well, then probably shouldn't have spent 2 weeks apart.
There was a big lack of communication.
So, guide.
Would you feel more comfortable if there was a guide?
Preferably, yes.
Let's go find out how much the guide costs. We
All right.
tried over.
Go pointing to where Ahmed is pointed you to. You enter into a low building. The temperature immediately drops some from the balmy 90-ish that it was in the outside to the 60-degree-ish. Inside, you see a dimly lit room. It's set up very similar to the bars that you recognize back in Waterdeep. There appears to be someone serving drinks, and there are cutouts in the stone of the ground of your seating. You see people with very dirty clothes sitting around talking it over. You see what are some very obvious merchants after a long day of buying and selling. Some of them seem happier than others, and you catch bits of conversation about how their sales went that day. So what do y'all do?
Diane? Sorry.
I push Meepo forward and say, find a guide.
We already have a guide.
In this case, I'm going to look towards Mayus if they've been in the desert before with a guide.
No, I haven't. I thought
Why
you all
would they send you?
because I am the architect. I know this. I
You
know the frickin'
desert.
Netherrealm Empire inside and out, but I've never been on a field study.
Are you okay? You
Yeah,
seem to be getting really angry.
We fucked us.
Have you been to this place before?
They sent
No!
us someone who doesn't know what they're doing.
I feel like I've struck something very familiar to Laura.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Laura's having a stroke.
I think I just think she knows somebody that they're thinking of when they think of
Yes, and I've had 2 drinks tonight.
no, it's no problem.
This is just very funny to me. Katya will go over to the bar.
All right, you see a dragonborn figure, very very slim. It's like they're bronze. Sorry, they're a bronze dragonborn, and they appear to be cleaning a cup. Can I help you? Are you from out of town? You look out of town,
What gives it away? The pasty skin.
and your clothes are clean.
That's fair.
That won't last long.
That's okay. I've been informed it's probably best we have a guide. Is there anybody you'd recommend?
Where are you going?
Give me a second. The big sandstorm in the middle of the desert, essentially.
Oh, well, that eliminates about half the people that I would call guides out here. You're gonna need a guide.
Well, that's
Okay.
what they say.
No, you need guide.
Oh,
He's
We
over.
already have a guide.
He's over there. You see a slumped over figure with their hood cloaked over them. With their back is to you, so you can't tell anything about them.
You know, Weepo's had enough puns today.
thank you.
Yeah. Would you like a cool drink of water before you go out into the desert? This is probably the last fresh cup you'll get for a while.
Nah. We'll just pull some more out of our butts. Somewhere along the way.
Bless you. How much for the fresh water?
It's 5 silver. It's nice and cool, though.
Yeah, I can afford 5 silver.
All right, here you
I
go.
don't
He
know.
hands you a nice tall glass of water. You can already see the condensation.
Nice.
Yeah. You drink it back. It's cool, crisp water.
Hey, Logan, just to try and help me out, are we
Yeah.
still in the same city where Beatles and Bobbles is?
No.
No.
What,
We
You're
teleported.
you're about 2,000 miles away.
Okay.
Did you need to go to Beatles and Bobbles?
I was hoping that maybe I could get that bowl before we went on our little trip.
You definitely could have. I'm gonna
Would
allow
it
it.
have been ready before we teleported?
Yes.
All right, so you don't mind just doing like a brief little retcon that says I got my little bowl?
Yeah, you weren't here, then it wasn't your fault, so that's fine.
Okay. And I think there was another item I was requesting. Oh yeah, I was looking for. I got the ruby smash,
Yep,
and I think that was it.
that's all I think. You got the diamond, but yeah, you also got your 400 rubies snatched.
Yeah, I got the diamond. Yeah, so I got my little bowl.
Yeah.
All right,
All right. So
please continue.
it's nice, cool, and crisp. This is the best tasting water that you've had in a long time. There's actually a slight mineral taste to it.
That was 100% worth it.
Oh, it's why we built the city here. It's got a huge aquifer underneath of it. Makes us one of the best spots for trade across the Anarok Desert.
What minerals do you have here?
Tasty ones, I don't know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Minerals.
Tasty ones. Okay. I'm gonna try and read myself in.
Okay. So, all right, he's told you about to go get Guide the Quarter. Who
Why?
approaches?
I mean, unless one of you would like to approach. I will approach.
Okay, Katia approaches. Katia, you approach him from the back. He seems to be a very broad individual with looking at his hands, he's scaly like Meepo, but much larger, and he has a tail that extends outside of his long robes. When he turns to you, you're expecting another Dragonborn, but his mouth is much wider set, and you can see that he's got orange and black coloration across of his face. In his wide set jaw, you see him dump a cup of large water as well as several chicken eggs. He narrows his large black eyes at you. What do you want?
Are you guide?
I am Guide.
Well, we were hoping you could help us with a mission into the desert.
Can you guide our guide?
I am excellent Guide. I will take you to the desert. If
You
Right.
say that
like,
because you're the only one here named Guide.
that is why they call me Guide. Cause I
Just for
earned my job.
clarification. Just for clarification, we don't want you to take us to the desert. We need you to take us through the desert and then bring us back.
I understand semantics. Bird.
People here don't.
Tell me, bird, do you lay egg?
I'm male, so no.
Hmm. I will guide you to the desert for payment.
I look to Mayos. Will you show him where we're going?
What type of payment are you wanting?
Maze pulls out the map and shows like it's the Anarok Desert, and she points to a point on the center. It's like right there. He's like, for this I need much gold. We're going through Emerith territory. Need to buy passage if she find us.
Oh,
I will take many egg. or much gold.
Start laying eggs, click.
I'm suddenly wishing we
I
stocked
can't
up
lay
on
an egg, Meepo.
What did Cat you say?
I'm suddenly wishing we stocked up on eggs.
Are you one of those asexual
Logan.
birds?
Logan,
You-
I'm very upset with you right now because I played D&D to escape reality. I don't need you to bring in the economic cost of eggs into D&D.
I was just thinking that too.
Look, hey, I had this character written down 3 years ago.
And apparently he has a fascination with eggs.
Are you one of those hermaphroditic birds that can change their genders?
I
No.
love egg. Do you have ostrich egg? I
Oh,
will
no.
do. I will do job for 2 ostrich egg.
Unfortunately, I don't have that on me.
Didn't we have a dragon egg once upon a time?
We did.
What happened to that?
I have no earthly idea.
Where did
I
you
think
get-
Meepo wanted to do something with it.
Did we lose both of those?
dragon eggs?
Didn't we have a
Yeah, we did because y'all made me freaking leave them,
That's
Frickin'
right,
swap
we
'em.
left them.
bastards.
Yeah, because they were the Hydra eggs.
Hydra
Right.
egg.
Okay.
Bastards.
Yeah, I'm suddenly wishing we had that Hydra egg.
Hydra
too.
egg. Very tasty.
How the hell did you get Hydra egg?
Go to college in desert. They have Hydra there. Like never seen.
Fair enough.
Interesting.
Well, presuming we have 0 egg.
How much gold do you have?
Well, how
gold
much
we
do
want.
you need?
I can spare about 100 more.
That's kind of none
But
of your
there's
business.
2 more
sir.
items I'd like to buy before we go on our little adventure.
It's none of his business. Click.
Will you
For
do it
the-
for 100 gold?
To go through Emrith territory, buy-offs will be more than 100 gold just
hard-
for her.
200 then.
I'm not sure you're worth more than 2 camels, sir.
If you value your lives, you will have gold for Emerith.
How much do we
Uh,
need for Amarith?
She love blue sapphire.
I don't have blue sapphire.
Let me check my inventory.
I have playing cards.
All right, I got some
Playing
crystals.
cards.
I
How rare or common is holy water in this area?
I mean, talk to a priest. You could probably source some, but it's not something everybody's carrying.
Well, I was asking because I have 9 vials, and if it's a rarity, I thought maybe that could help.
Apparently, I still have shiny scales on me.
I've got skills. Do I still actually have skills from a black dragon?
Unless Meepo made you toss them.
I still have them.
Well, we have that. Meepo is aware that there are tavern keys. I've got diamonds and powdered silver.
I got a jeweled necklace that I picked up somewhere.
Is that the one with the broken gems or a different one?
I'm not sure, but I will go ahead and mark it as the one with the broken gems. It's necklace from Banshee.
Yep, that's the elemental necklace.
All right, I'm going to add that in.
Oh, he froze.
Oh.
To the notes.
He froze.
Do you
Oh,
have?
sorry. I guess I froze a little bit. I was saying I'm just going to add that to the description so that way I can keep it a separate thing.
Do you have 1,000 gold?
No.
Ooh.
For 1,000 gold, we buy passage through Emerith territory.
And you're our
and-
guide?
and I'll be guide. I can buy many egg with 1,000 gold.
How much were we paid for doing this?
We were paid 1,000 up front. We're getting paid the rest when we get back. Half up front, half when we get back.
If
We can't do it for 1,000. How about 500?
500 now for Emerith. If she finds us and we have no tribute, we all die.
I
Well,
pull out my
guess we'll
magical
die.
mace.
We'll make
Uh,
sure
my
that
mace
she doesn't
plus
find
one.
us.
Hey Logan,
Yeah.
pull out my mace plus 1,
Ah.
and I say, how much would this be worth?
This is good mace. I like it. Are you offering this as payment?
Yes. How much will it save us?
If I keep it, you still need 500 gold for Emerith.
So this knocked out half.
Yes.
Very well. Then I offer this up as part of the trade for my contribution.
He can have it when we come back.
No. So you still have gold for Emerith?
Yes.
I want to see before we cross through her territory.
I pull out 500 gold, Logan. Very secretive like.
I think you're overpaying.
I have a feeling I'm not.
Nobody seems to catch it.
Okay. I mean, just to be clear, I'm holding on to this until we get to the point where we have to pay her off, right?
That is acceptable.
Okay. That's cool.
So is the mace payment for your services then?
Yes, I keep mace now.
Okay.
And then we will keep the gold until we get to that point then.
If she finds us, I would like to keep gold. If she doesn't find us, I mean.
We'll renegotiate when we return. Mace now. And there will be gold upon return.
If we find egg in the desert,
All yours.
all mine.
All yours.
Excellent.
Depends on what's an egg of.
Fair. Unless it's a dragon egg.
No, we not eat dragon egg. Me raise great master.
That cool, Meepo?
As
Okay.
long as it's not Emerith egg, then she hunt guide down and kill guide.
What is Emerith?
Well, all of your money then.
Emerith is great blue dragon.
Oh.
What
Shaw,
dragon?
Shaw
Oh.
of the desert.
Where can we find this Emerith?
No, I think they need to find other people.
Where do we find this Emerith at
I
exactly?
should not have asked.
I think
Emerith.
we'll be all right.
No.
We should pay them a visit. They
I
seem
think
nice.
I start walking out.
Levi?
No, we're not doing anything that can involve a dragon.
Levi,
I don't think we have that decision.
we've spent a lot of money on this already. You can stay here if you would like.
We should go visit Emerith and say hello.
Because we're going to get out in the middle of the desert, and Meepo's going to try and attract the thing, and we're all going to die.
I mean, this
Not-
guy person, he's going to help us buy off the dragon, even if we encounter it.
No, dragons don't take payments, they just kill.
Not the case with Emerith. Emerith is great Shaw of the desert. She is more interested in finding secrets than squashing us like broken going trinket. Or stinky bug. He says stinky bug looking at Click.
No, we never did.
Am I sensing like was that an insult towards me?
I don't think
So because you woke up in that vat of fish, you kind of have a little bit of a smell to you.
I don't think we ever got.
I turned to Ian. I'm sorry, your name like lost me.
Hey, bud.
I turned to his character and say, "Would you mind helping me out with this, please?"
What do you want me to do? Spray water on you?
Well, you always manage to stay clean. Can you help me out with that?
The funny thing is, you missed the first part.
He doesn't have that spell anymore.
Ah,
But I always stay clean. Regardless.
How?
I just do.
Magic.
But how?
He's Mr. Clean.
If payment is settled, when would you like to depart?
Would now
ASAP.
would now work?
Hold on. He finishes his glass of water. I must go to Egg Stash. I will meet you here in half hour. Then we leave.
Fair enough.
He stands up and like you see like he was already quite broad sitting down, but it's because like so much of his bulk was like hidden under the table. He is a wide, squat individual. A lizard folk, just to go out and say it. But his pattern is not like anything you've seen before. Black and orange. He quickly leaves the room. And what do you all do until he comes back?
Try and calm Levi down.
that might be a good thing.
I cast Calm Emotions on Levi,
Make a save.
unless he's willing.
What type of save is that?
Let me pull it up.
Part of me wants to be like, "Why are you so freaked out about dragons?" But another part of me
A
is like,
charisma save.
Charisma save?
Charisma.
$23.
Oh yeah, you passed.
Levi, you're still in the same way you were before.
Nope. We don't do dragons.
Why?
Dragons kill people.
We have fought
Lies.
many things
That
kill people.
lies.
We have never
Stop
fought a
walking
dragon,
people.
and we never will. Or at least I never will.
What?
This is blasphemy.
Dragons kill people.
So does
Yes, it's
Sahuagin.
glorious.
Yeah, but dragons always kill people.
So does Sahuagin.
Not always.
No, there is
Sometimes.
no good, nothing good about a dragon. If we see a dragon, we will die.
Look,
Oh.
I've heard stories that there are good dragons that exist,
That's what I
depending
thought.
on the color.
I don't believe it.
All dragons
Well,
are good dragons.
Would I have grown up with like children's stories of potential good dragons?
Oh yeah, and that part is at least common knowledge that the chromatics tend to be evil, the metallics tend to be good.
Yeah, haven't you seen Dragon Tales?
Yeah. Dragon Tales. That's VeggieTales. Apologies.
No, it's Dragonland,
Oh.
Dragonland. Come on, take my hand. Let's all go to Dragonland.
Have you been watching that recently?
No, I just remember.
Oh, okay.
Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales.
No, I start pacing back and forth.
You've clearly had an experience with dragons in the past.
He has?
Yes.
Tell me more.
No, dragons are bad.
That's just prejudicial.
If we see a dragon, we're all dead.
No, we say hello.
Already accepted this money up front.
That's okay. We can give it back.
We see a dragon, we worship it.
You can go ahead off into the desert with you then. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't know which way it is.
Just head out.
Which way?
The desert.
That's every way.
Yep.
Which way?
I'm sure somebody upstairs will tell you.
Come on, it's our job. We gotta go find the lost city. Don't you want to find the lost city?
The Lost City's fine. Dragons, no.
We don't even know that we'll encounter the dragon.
He
Maze.
said we would.
Maybe we'll never
No.
see it.
Maze chimes in. It's like, yeah, he did say that we're unlikely to encounter Emrith, but if we do encounter Emrith, we must buy passage.
If we encounter it, we'll just be dead.
No,
Well,
I'm not
apparently
gonna-
he's
you
met Everett before, so
Yeah.
he's not dead.
I don't know. I'm
He clearly knows a lot about Everett,
yeah.
seeing as how he knows to give offerings.
He even knew exactly how much to bribe her with.
See? Can't be all bad.
I mean, I'll go, but if we come across, I'm out of
You
here.
just offer it money.
That's fair.
But what if it thinks you running is like a prey thing?
If we get close enough to where we even see it, we're all dead anyways, I guess.
No, no, you just gotta offer the money.
No,
Pay the
it'll
money.
kill us. It'll take the money, then kill us.
Did kill him.
Yeah, has a
Didn't
rough
kill God.
Katya has a rough what?
feeling, like just by exposure to Meepo, that perhaps dragons are just very large versions of Meepo.
That's terrifying.
Meepo, can you spit fire or acid or anything like that?
I didn't say it out loud. That is just
Oh, okay. Never
Yeah.
mind then.
Well,
That's
that's
just
my
how I
really
feel.
bad indigestion.
I will say, just to let you guys know, before we leave, I could really use some help. There's 2 items that I would like to get that I think would be really good for our journey.
okay.
I need a glass high, and I need a really good horn.
What was the first item?
A glass eye.
Oh,
But I feel pretty confident that will be okay.
When
I
you
mean,
say, when you say a horn, what do you mean? Says Maze. You mean like a goat horn?
yes. Something like a hearing horn.
Ah, okay.
But I need them to be extravagant.
You need a fancy hearing aid?
Yes.
Well, I didn't think your hearing was that bad.
well, we can try hitting up those shops out there. You have half an hour before Guide gets back.
Closer to 20 minutes now. Says Maze.
Well, if you guys want to wait here, I'll go ahead and head out then and see what I can find.
Yeah.
I'll go
Alright.
with you.
I appreciate it, Levi. Thank you very much.
Then we'll
Okay.
have a way to escape.
All right, if Katya and Meepo stay behind, Maze is going to also go outside, but gonna start looking for Guide. More so in the fact of just like, where were we supposed to be?
What is-
Yeah. It takes her a minute before she says, "Oh, well, I guess we should wait here because he didn't tell us." So he'll probably be coming back here.
All right. After we get a good bit away, I'm going to turn to Levi and say, I need to duck out into an alley real quick.
Okay.
or at least get to a place where I'll be out of the way. So, actually, what are the buildings looking like?
The buildings are fairly low earthen buildings made of
Yeah.
seems like and clay and bits of wood that they were able to gather for reinforcement.
Okay.
Most of
So
it
it's
is
not something that I can get on top of.
you could get on some things. There are a few trees scattered around. There's one large enough that looks like you could almost walk through it if you really wanted to.
A tree?
Yeah, it's like it's big enough
Alright.
to support your weight.
All right. I turn to Levi and I say, Levi, if you wouldn't mind, just wait here for a few seconds. I want to try something.
Okay.
And I fly up to the tree and I find a good spot to perch. And I pull out that jeweled bowl that I had made,
Uh huh.
take out a vial of holy water,
Uh huh.
and I pour it into the bowl.
Uh huh.
And I'm casting scrying on that changeling.
Oh.
Why
Okay.
simply bring up the change thing?
Hmm. Why do you
Well,
say
we
that?
have
by the way?
Maze, and I don't know if Maze can be trusted. So if I see
Cat is let
Maze
down
and the
her guard
scrying,
again.
huh?
Cat is let down her guard again.
But Katia has Meepo.
Yeah, Meepo for what?
To help.
You get stabbed in the chest again?
Maybe.
Okay. All right. What is your save?
And they have to make a wisdom save of 16.
All right then.
Hoping that this changeling is not very wise.
Well, that was cocked. Okay.
Now, I will say there's a modifier.
Uh-huh. I'm looking at it.
So, would we say because of our interactions that I'm familiar with this?
I would not say you're
Or we save it
familiar.
firsthand?
You're firsthand. You've met this target
Okay.
before, but definitely not a case of you know this person well. You're not even sure what they look like.
Okay.
So it's more of like you're just you're thinking about that. Okay. Looking through your sensor, let's see, within 10 feet of the target, you can see and hear through the sensor as if you were there. The sensor moves with the target, remaining 10 feet for the duration. A creature that can see invisible objects sees the sensor as a luminous orb about the size of your fist. Instead of targeting the creature, you can choose the location you've seen before as the target of the spell. When you do, the sensor appears to move to that location. Okay. You look into the bowl, it swirls and swirls and swirls before it seems to freeze over while stopping. The ice is first cloudy and then it becomes crystal clear. And looking through the bowl, you can see a cityscape, cobblestone, people shouting, carts going by. You recognize this as Waterdeep. The hard part is that it seems that they are in a crowd, so it's difficult to pick out which one until they begin to move. Right now, they appear to be a woman that is in her mid 40s with curly black hair and is going from stall to stall picking up produce. They don't appear to be paying for it either.
All right. So going around stealing produce, and they're all the way in Waterdeep.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'll monitor them for the 10-minute spell duration. If I don't see anything unusual or interesting at that point, then I'll go ahead and I'll fly back down to Levi.
After gathering up their food, they find a quiet place to eat, and after they have their fill, they continue to walk on down the streets. This time headed for the richer part of town.
Okay.
And that's when the spell ends.
Gotcha.
Now, because you were so interested in this, in your scry, what you did not notice was this small little desert owl has flown up next to you, and it seems to be looking over your shoulder into the scrying bowl.
Huh.
I turn to it and say, "Hello." I don't speak. You speak. Oh, yeah.
Do
No.
you lay eggs?
I may look at you, but I can't talk like you.
Does he lay eggs?
And then I'm gonna start speaking Aarakocra to it and see if it responds.
It just turns its head.
All right, I'll fly back down and join Levi.
The owl is perched on your shoulder.
Does it lay eggs?
You can check.
I turn to the owl with it being on my shoulder. I say, "If you don't mind, I'm gonna get going now," and I'll slowly start to kind of like get up and see if it, flies off.
Nope, it's on your shoulder.
Does it perhaps want a new Azamar friend?
You mean Aarakocra? Because I'm definitely not an Aasimar.
Well, we have a friend who is missing a friend.
I shout down to Levi. Levi, did you ever find a new foul companion?
Why would I want a foul companion? We already have
bird.
Meebo.
A bird.
Do I look like a bird too?
Foul. That's what you will.
Oh, bird. Oh, okay. Okay, I get what you mean.
I ain't got feathers.
No, I will never have another friend like Strauss.
I turn to the owl and I say, "I got a buddy who could probably really use your companionship if you don't mind."
What? Don't phrase it like that.
I'll go ahead and lie down and see if it remains on my shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I love how willing we are to trust this owl.
Do I sense any ill intention from this owl? Do I sense it's just a normal owl doing normal owl things, or do I sense that there's something fishy going on here?
I'm just an owl doing normal owl things.
It's like he takes one of his talons and just kind of scratches at your shoulder a little bit.
I attempt
That
to
doesn't
sneak
answer
up
my
on
question, Logan.
I attempt to sneak up on the owl.
You're not even here.
You're not there.
I thought you were down on the ground.
No, he came down to the ground, but you guys stayed.
Yeah, but Levi
stay-
and I left a while ago. You're still with Laura.
Yeah.
But do I get is this a real owl, or do I sense that this owl is a dangerous spy of some kind?
Are you trying to incite the owl?
Yes, I'm trying to incite the owl.
It's like the owl.
All right, roll insight.
What is your intentions, bird?
All right, I don't have my dice on me, so this is gonna be the digi dice. So you're gonna hear the little noise.
That's fine.
Just roll in chat.
That is a 25.
Ooh! That's what the owl said.
It has bird intentions.
It starts digging into your shoulder, scratching at. It pulls out a little tiny piece of fish.
Ooh!
Eh.
That you smell like fish.
Where'd it get fish from?
You.
Am I made of fish?
Maybe.
Yes.
You might still have some on you.
I don't know. I didn't put it. Oh, that's true. Yeah. That's true.
Are you saving it for later?
Do I sense that this is just a normal owl doing normal owl things?
It's a little odd for an owl that you've met on this plane because it hasn't flown off yet, but it seems very curious about you.
Okay. But it is just there's no evil intent. It's just an owl. Okay.
It's just an owl eating at the fish that is under your feather.
You're the one that introduced a changeling.
Yeah. Honestly,
You
Logan.
cannot blame us or
You know that the changeling is 2,000 miles away. This is the most
Doesn't mean
certain.
that it doesn't have spies.
Correct.
I'm gonna start like second guessing every little thing I come across. Every pebble, every chair, every bird, cat, fish, whatever it may be.
We'll check
You
under your
created
feathers.
A paranoid party. That's our next party name. Paranoid party.
There you go. That'll be for after this party gets their TKO by the Blue Dragon.
Yep.
So I walk over to Levi and say, I don't suppose you would like a new friend. And I point to the owl that is on my shoulder.
I have enough friends.
Scratch, scratch, scratch.
Well, I don't think I'm going to be shaking this guy off anytime soon, so let's go ahead and see if we can find that eye and horn.
Okay.
All right, roll a general d20, and then I say
Okay.
that you all can come back.
Just a regular D20 gives me a 14.
Okay, you're able to find the horn. There's definitely animals that they would have had around that you could have used for a hearing horn. But the glass eye requires a certain set of tools that they don't have here apparently.
Huh. So I'm not finding that glass eye here. All right. Well, I'll at least buy the horn, and I have to spend 100 gold on it.
Around that you could have used for a hearing horn. To actually make the horn worth 100 gold, they're gonna have to do some stuff to it. It was really just like a piece of goat horn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like have them smell some. Yeah, there you go. I'm sorry. But yeah, just have them put some like gold inlay, maybe some nice engravings.
Yeah, they can do all that. And you get your horn. Guide arrives back at the bar with a bag full of white items and then a different bag on him. He's like strewn across his shoulder. It's like, are we ready to
Inlay, maybe
leave?
some nice engravings.
Are our party members back?
No.
Okay.
I do not see them.
Okay. They ran out real quick.
Oh. And this is when you guys walk in.
There they are. Okay.
All
I
right.
see coming, and I have this nice little owl perched on my shoulder.
A friend.
The owl flies over to Katya, lands on her hair.
Hello.
It's not trying to pull at your hair. It's just it almost kind of nests down.
I'm cool with that.
So I'm just going to go ahead and ask, but I don't suppose any of you guys have a glass eye.
Definitely not.
Both of my eyes are mine.
I was really hoping to find a glass one today.
I
All right.
apologize.
It's okay.
Are you ready to go into the desert?
Unless you know of a place that's guaranteed to have a glass eye, I'm ready.
How good of an eye do you need?
I need something worth 100 gold. That is my budget.
Not in Erveska. Perhaps you get lucky on Caravan Trader.
That's a good point. Hopefully we'll find a good one.
We leave now.
Yes.
Sounds good.
He pulls an egg from his pocket, puts it in his mouth, and he crunches it.
Ugh.
And we'll cut the session there for today.